Welcome to the Pizza Party. This is Pizza Guy DIY. Today, I want you to understand why we are here. Why are you here right now? Why am I here right now? Well, subscribe, like, comment, because I'm about to change your world, dude. All right, this is not a joke. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and think back about the best times of your life that involved pizza. Was it a childhood birthday party? Was it Chuck E. Cheese? Was it, your mom made homemade pizza? Was it your grandma? This is when I learned that not all pizzas are created equal. This is where I learned about the variety of places we went out for dinner, and they were all different. And that was spectacular because we came to understand that we had favorites and we had, it's okay. But the price and the distance, and if we were driving in that direction to go to a relative's birthday or something, think back, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Remember a time when pizza was the most important thing of the day. It might have been Chuck E. Cheese because you're a youngster. It might have been Pizza Hut like me. It might have been the weird off the wall place like Barnaby's or Monocle's or the brown onion or the purple onion or any variety of different local Italian restaurants where you grew up. I grew up in the suburbs. The kids who lived in the city or rural environments, you had a whole different selection. Sometimes prolific and sometimes limited, right? But my memories start with my dad and mom and my older sister going out once a month. It was pizza night, dude. And my dad was so cool that way. Come hell or high water, we're all going out as a family for pizza. That's it. Bam. Slam it down, dude. We're going. Get your ass home before dark, before the street light. So this is when I learned that not all pizzas are created equal. We went to a variety of different pizza places based upon what the budget could afford and where we currently lived. We moved from some apartment buildings to our first home, then we moved to our second home, and then I moved. I never got past that second home, but at the actually the first home after the apartments. At the apartments, I don't even hardly remember. I remember a little bit, but then the first home, I remember Barnaby's and Purple Onion, Monocle's Pizza. I remember brown onion and purple onion, and then of course Pizza Hut was always around. But that was like that's like if my parents were broke for the month, we went to Pizza Hut. But otherwise, we would go to the better places. And that's, I talked about this in an earlier video, and that's where I first tasted fennel seed, and I said, ew, this is gross. But I toughed it out, and I poured a bunch of dry Parmesan cheese on top, and salt. And my mom yelled at me about, you're using too much salt. It tastes gross. Whatever. I had a salty pizza. But it was fennel seed, dude. I remember it vividly because I have made pizza recently with fennel seed, and those memories came flying back to the forefront of my mind. So anyway, yeah, a lot of those places were better than Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut was what Pizza Hut was, and it was not a bad pizza. It was back then, way better than the current stoner pizza varieties, and a lot more about Chicago style pizzas and the distinct versions like Tavern style and South Shore and deep dish and stuffed pizza is coming up in future videos. So stick around. But here is where you can find that video. Go watch this. This is a thumbnail. Pizza Guy DIY, my pizza history, family dinners and work parties. All right, dude. I'm not going to repeat everything I said in that video, but I am going to tell you that my specific pizza use case for this channel now, from this point forward, is or has been focused on my need, want, and desire to recreate the pizza style that I grew up with. Actually, styles. I'm going to start with the Chicago thin crust South Shore Tavern style pizza that I ate with the guys after work, walk into the truck, we're done. Right? We stop in a bar, we grab a beer, we have a pizza, we jump in the truck and go home. That's it. When I'm done, we all have a pizza, we all have a beer, and then we're done. We go home, kiss the wife, pat the kids on the head. No, I'd go outside and play Ninja Turtles with my kids, or throw them around in the tree on a tire swing in the tree. But anyway, I'm going to grind away at this particular style until I master it, and I'm getting very, very close to mastering this style. So after that, I'll move on to the next most interesting thing. But guess what? Shh, don't tell anybody. Guess what? I couldn't wait, and I've already taken a shot at the sausage slab deep dish like Lou Malnati's. Yeah, subscribe so you don't miss it. So what's next? Well, you're going to have to subscribe, you're going to have to click like, and you have to encourage me with comments. Pizza Guy DIY signing out. Don't miss my other channels, and hope to see you there. Oh, don't forget, you can help me buy more pizza ingredients and make more pizza with a little bit of funding, help, and love from my friends. Now, Pizza Guy DIY. Checking out.